Hey guys, it is November 1st, at least it is right now when I'm filming, and we all know what this means, Christmas! I love Christmas just because I love the joy and the spirit of the holiday, but I'm still not over fall, so I'm not going to be decorating for Christmas quite yet. I am still anxious and excited for Thanksgiving. I mean, who doesn't like Thanksgiving? So I'm actually going to be doing yet another fall look today. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. It just has those amazing good fall colors, except maybe of course these four. Let's get into it. Riddle me this. How come when you use a heat tool, a straightener, curling iron, how come it makes your hair feel softer even though it's frying your hair? I've never understood that, but I mean, I ain't complaining. I'm starting off with the eyes. I am using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and this is in the shade Eden. I'm actually not going to set that with any powder. I know it's kind of crazy, but I'm kind of experimenting. Just kidding, I'm setting it with powder. I can't do it. I'm using the Essence All About Matte Compact Powder. I'm first going to go in with the shade Puder. This is probably my favorite, most used color of the entire palette. It just does have a lot of fallout, which I've noticed most of her shades do, even in the Vault collection. Taking this on an Eco Tools fluffy blending brush. Now I'm going in with the shade MFEO. I'm blending that a little above Puder. I'm going to take a smaller crease brush with that same shade Puder and really get this into the crease. Take a little bit of that shade Pukey and blend out Puder a little bit more. That's a very unique shade. It's very unique. Now I'll be taking the shade Hunts and putting that right up in my crease. Hunts is one of the shades in this palette that when I first saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I would never use that shade. Now I use it all the time. I'm gonna take more of the shade Puder and blend that a little bit over Hunts. Going to mix MFEO and Pukey together and blend above the Hunts and Puder. Eyeshadow really is an art, man, and you gotta be patient because sometimes when you first start out it looks horrible. Just keep going, just keep blending, you got it. In the end it usually looks pretty dang good, and then you're so happy you never stopped or just start over. Those are the methods I usually do. I'm taking an itty bitty tiny pencil brush and slathering that with Hunts and really defining in that crease. I'm focusing the color more in my inner crease because I'm wanting to do a darker brown in my outer crease. I still have some of the Hunts still left over my brush, but that's okay. And I'm gonna take the color Mocha and put this in my outer crease area. I'm taking the shade Central Park. It's the deepest brown in the palette. And I'm putting this right at the outer crease. Nothing on this brush, I'm just blurring out those fine lines. I'm going to be cutting my crease with the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C1. I really want to take a very light colored shade on my lid, so I'm actually going to go with my Tarte palette, shade Classic, and mix in a little bit of Vintage and put that all over my lid. Next, I'm going to use NYX Glitter Glue and make an eyeliner wing shape out of this. And on top of the glue, I'm going to be putting the shade Trickery from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette from the Vault collection. I'm going to line my lower waterline with the Endless Silky Eye Pen by Pixie, and this is in the shade Matte Khaki. I'm going to be using some Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And now I'm going to pop on some Bombshell lashes by the Pur Cosmetics. These lashes are so pretty. They seriously make every eye look that I do. I love them. Onto the face, I'm going to be doing a little bit of color correcting just because we do have some friends. This is the Hard Candy color correcting palette, and I'm just going to take some of that green shade and just plop it over my little red friends. So I'm just going to do some of the excess on the tip of my nose, just because my nose loves to be red, especially in the winter time. Taking a damp beauty sponge and blending that out a little bit. I'm spraying my sponge with the Badescu facial mist. This is the one with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. This spray really does calm down my skin and helps with some of the inflammation. For today's foundation, I will be trying out the new Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I have tried this off camera. I honestly didn't like it that much, but I also used a new primer that day, so I don't know if it was a primer or this, so I'm going to go ahead and try this out for you today on camera. Some of you have been requesting it, so here it is. I got it in the shade F1, one of the lightest shades. It might be a little bit too light for me right now, so I might have to mix it with another foundation. We'll see. Open it up. It's just like a huge doe foot applicator. I love this. To me, it's just cute. No. I think this should be good. This should be a good shade. I don't think I would have to mix it with anything. My fake tan is pretty much all gone, so I think we're good. While I'm blending this out, I'll read you what it claims to do. Makeup Revolution's Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation offers lightweight yet buildable coverage in 24 skin true shades. This versatile foundation is designed to suit every skin type and tone with an oil-free yet creamy and comfortable formula that dries down to a long-lasting demi-matte finish. It won't settle into fine lines or cling to dry patches. Well, we will see, because when I have pimples, they definitely do have dry patches around them. So we will definitely see about that. Housed in a Luxe glass bottle with a jumbo doe foot applicator for greater control and less waste. I agree about that one. This foundation offers highly pigmented coverage that can be layered or diffused to suit your look. This product is vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free, and oil-free. It's evening out my red natural skin tone, that's for sure. My pores look really accentuated by my nose, and I did just exfoliate, so they shouldn't be looking that big. It says it's a demi-matte finish, which is true. It's not totally matte. I'm just not into any matte foundations though. And I'll also be trying out the new supersize concealer from Makeup Revolution. I'm sure the formula is exactly the same. Here are the different products and the sizes of them: the foundation, the supersize concealer, and the regular size concealer. I think that's a really big difference. That's awesome. I go through these little concealers so fast, so I'm so glad they made a supersize. The regular concealer holds 4 grams of concealer, and the supersize one holds 13 grams of concealer. Wow, so that's a little bit more than 3 times the amount of this one is in this one. I'm taking this angled eye brush to really get in there in areas that the sponge cannot get. First thoughts, holy crap, I am a blank white canvas. I don't know if I'm living for this look yet. Let's set, so far I can definitely tell that I have makeup on my face. Taking the Essence All About Matte Translucent Powder. More matte products, awesome. Wow, I am looking like a dang ghost, and Halloween was yesterday. This is not cool, man. I'm looking so white. Oh, okay, I cannot wait to go in with some bronzer. Holy crap. Oh no, I am not liking this. I'm not liking this foundation, you guys. It's full coverage for sure. I don't like it on my skin at all. It's so patchy. Right here and on my nose, you can see every single freaking pore and hair that I have. Oh no. Ew, I feel like I'm gonna just oh. I'm not liking this foundation, you guys. I'm not. I'm taking the Catrice Prime and Fine Contouring Palette. This is in the shade Ashy Radiance. There's no reason why this foundation should be looking this patchy and dry as it is, because I exfoliated just this morning with my Clarisonic, and usually my skin looks amazing after I exfoliate, but this makes my skin look like I haven't washed or exfoliated my face in over a month. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I just don't get it. There's so many good reviews out there about this foundation, but I'm not liking it at all. I'm gonna be bronzing with Take Home the Bronze in the shade Oskar by the Balm Cosmetics. Bronzer, you make everything better. I'm gonna do my brows because they look so bare. I need to do them. I filled in my brows with the new e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I think they only have 3 shades of this, and this is in the shade Neutral Brown. It has a little spoolie at the end, and it is very ultra precise, which I appreciate. And then I just went over my brows with the Essence Gel Brow Mascara. Let's move on to the lower lash line. I'm gonna take MFEO, taking that on a small pencil brush and putting that all on my lower lash line. I'm taking a flat definer brush and going in with Hunts. I'm gonna blend that out a little bit with that same pencil brush, just a little bit though. I'm gonna take that same flat definer brush and go in with Central Park and do this really on the outer third of my eye. And once again, going in with that small pencil brush. For blush, I'm taking my Physicians Formula Butter Blush in Natural Glow. And for highlight, I will be taking the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Highlighter in the shade Lunch Money. I'm gonna line my lips with the Tarte lip liner in Later Gram. I have been loving this lipstick so much. It is so good. It's the Flower Beauty matte lipsticks, but it's not a transfer proof matte, so it's not that really crumbly, drying matte feeling on your lips. It lasts so long on me, and the color, I cannot get enough of this color. It's in the shade Autumn Rose. So beautiful. I can't get enough of this lipstick. Glides on so easy and so creamy. Honestly, this does remind me of Maybelline lipsticks, which I used to love Maybelline products, but especially their lipsticks. I loved the formula of their lipsticks. That was one of my favorite brands when I wasn't cruelty free. And so when I did go cruelty free, I was so sad. But now that I found a lipstick that has a similar formula, I'm not sad anymore. This has been my go-to combo lip for over a week now. I've been wearing it almost every day. I love it. I love it. It's so good. For mascara on my lower lash line, I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Mascara. Oh my gosh, this stuff is gold for your lower lash lines. So easy, so fast, not messy at all. Very last step, I'll be setting my face with the Morphe. Wow, I just hit myself. I'll be setting my face with the Morphe Setting Mist Spray. Such good stuff. This fan, I don't know what I would do without it. Alright, so this is the finished look. I love the eye and lip combo. As for the face, after everything went on, the bronzer, blush, powder, it does look a little bit better, but you can still see those little patches like on my nose and right here on my cheek. I'll still have to play with it, but as of right now, it is not my favorite foundation. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please, if you have not already, subscribe. It really, really does mean a lot. Let me know if there's any other looks that you would like to see or any new products that you want me to test out. Just let me know. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.